Importance to our health is reflected in our language. The word liver comes from the same root as the word life. This is no accident. For a long time, the liver has been venerated for one extraordinary property: its ability to regenerate. Remarkably, up to 80% of the liver can regrow if it becomes damaged. Thanks to this ability, healthy people can donate over 2/3 of their liver to someone in need, and the rest will grow back in a matter of months. Let this give you hope. Given the right circumstances, your liver can heal itself. The Metabolism Reset diet is designed to provide those circumstances.
The key message here is you can help stimulate your liver's innate power of regeneration.
The first thing we can do to help is reduce the burden that our high-fuel diets place on the liver. The main reason a fatty liver struggles to clean itself is that we ingest new fuel faster than the liver can break down old fuel. That's why, on the Metabolism Reset diet, limiting calorie intake is very important. The liver can only process so much in a day. So it's important we minimize extra work for the liver so it has a chance to tackle its backlog. So far, this jives with other calorie restriction diets. But this isn't enough. Your liver also needs nutrients to perform its processes. You may have plenty of energy in reserve in the form of body fat, but your body can't necessarily access it if it doesn't have the tools to do so. Unfortunately, people who engage in highly restrictive diets can deprive their liver of the nutrients that it needs. This means that even though they're hardly eating and feel starved, they can still put on weight because their body is unable to utilize their fat reserves for energy. The solution is to eat plenty of the foods that provide the nutrients your liver needs. That means supplying the body with healthy amounts of protein, fiber, micronutrients, and phytonutrients, which all aid liver function. The following foods are especially rich in liver-aiding nutrients: garlic, onions, radishes, fish, papaya, turmeric, tomatoes, grapes, and soy. All are packed with nutrients that help the liver break down its stores of fat. But how are you supposed to eat a nutrient-rich diet and minimize fuel intake? In the next blink, you'll find out how the Metabolic Reset diet overcomes this difficulty.
Blink 5 of 6.
Unlike most diets, the Metabolic Reset diet doesn't require the restriction of any particular food group. In fact, eating a range of foods is healthy since it supplies your body with various kinds of nutrients. What the reset does require is meal replacement. That means replacing some of your solid meals with protein shakes. Here's what your daily meal plan would look like on the diet. You would drink one protein shake for breakfast and another one for lunch. For dinner, you'll eat a hearty meal. And in between, you can eat as many veggie snacks as you desire. That's it. It's that simple.
The key message here is meal replacement is more effective than food group restriction.
So why replace meals with protein shakes? Well, the weight of evidence in favour of the 2-shake-a-day diet is frankly staggering. Compared to standard food restriction diets, the 2-shake diet has proven to produce faster weight loss and greater reduction in liver fat. One study of 90 obese adults found that people on the 2-shake diet lost almost twice as much weight as people eating 3 solid meals a day. The reason protein shake diets are so successful is that they make it very easy to get large amounts of protein while minimizing other calorie sources. This is important because, of all the calorie sources, protein has the greatest positive effect on aiding the liver and boosting metabolism. Protein has the very useful ability to act in place of glycogen to help burn triglyceride fats. Protein also contains essential amino acids which further aids the liver in breaking down fats. Aside from protein, the other major food group that plays a big part in the reset is resistant starch, in foods like bananas, legumes, and potatoes. Resistant starch is a form of carbohydrate that's hard for your body to digest. That's good because your body ends up absorbing only about half of the calories you consume from resistant starch, which means less strain on your liver. Resistant starch is great for the reset diet because it helps to burn body fat, stabilize energy levels, and aid digestive health by feeding good bacteria in your gut. The final aspect of the diet is the unlimited veggie snacking. That's right, there's no limit on how many vegetables you can eat. That's because vegetables provide high levels of nutrients for your body and phytonutrients for your gut flora, while containing negligible amounts of fuel. The great thing about the metabolic reset diet is that you only need to stick to it for 4 weeks. Afterward, you can go back to a normal diet of solid food and maintain your decreased weight and increased energy with relatively little effort.
Blink 6 of 6.
It's not just your diet that affects your liver's health. Sleep and exercise play a big part too. By making a few simple changes to your sleep and exercise habits, you can amplify the results of the diet cleanse.
The key message here is sleep and exercise help aid liver recovery during the cleanse.
Let's begin with your sleep habits. Sleep isn't usually discussed in relation to weight loss, yet many experts believe that sleep affects your figure even more than diet and exercise do. When you're asleep, your liver does get a hard-earned rest, but it certainly doesn't switch off. During periods of prolonged deep sleep, your liver is busy rebuilding the glycogen supply that it burned during the day, as well as continuing to burn stored fat. What's more, sleep helps to reduce your stress levels. Evidence suggests that even stress has an impact on your metabolism because the stress hormone cortisol blocks your liver from burning fat. Sleep prevents your body from producing cortisol, which is how your body rewards you for getting enough rest. For these reasons, as well as for your own well-being, it's important to try and get a full night's sleep every night. That means 7 to 8 hours, no excuses. Exercise is also important for your metabolism. That probably doesn't surprise you, but what might surprise you is that it's possible to do too much exercise. Studies show that for people with sluggish metabolisms, too much exercise can be counterproductive because it puts extra strain on the liver, which has to process all the extra fuel your body burns. If your liver is already struggling to provide all the energy you need, this extra burden can make matters worse. Still, some exercise is important. If you don't do any exercise, then your body might tap into your muscle tissue as a source of fuel. You don't want this to happen because even though you might lose weight, it discourages your body from burning body fat. By doing some light exercise, you can encourage your liver to produce glycogen and actually recruit your muscles as an extra place to store fuel. So, while on the cleanse, you should strive to find a balance between light exercise and rest. A good way to achieve that balance is by going on frequent short walks or engaging in daily micro-workouts, such as short 5 to 10 minute stretching or cardio workouts.
You've just listened to our blinks to the Metabolism Reset Diet by Dr. Alan Christiansen.
The takeaway message from these blinks is that your liver is the core of your health because it affects every other organ in your body. The liver purifies your blood, builds and stores the nutrients that your other organs need, and protects your body against disease. It's also directly responsible for your metabolism, which affects your weight and energy levels. So if you want to look and feel better, then embrace this simple formula. A healthy liver means an active metabolism, which in turn yields a healthy body overall. Want some more actionable advice? Create a meal plan. So you've heard the science behind the diet. You could do with a metabolism boost, and you want to give it a try. Now what? Now you need to make a meal plan for the next 4 weeks. Don't worry, all the hard work has already been done for you. Just visit the website themetabolismresetdiet.com to find a plethora of resources such as grocery lists, recipes, progress trackers, and more. There you'll also find a vibrant community of like-minded people who'll be happy to give you any extra advice or support that you need.
Have you got feedback? We would love to hear what you think about our content. Just drop an email to remember@blinkist.com with the